question. What do you say to your team at half time?
Try to get some points for all the pressure that you're getting. I think there was a first bit in the game, and it's a bit of a mental battle, isn't it? Games like this, and we put ourselves under a bit of pressure early doors, and the girls were great in terms of working their way through that. And then we had 15 minutes, and it's all Ireland, and a bit like Italy, no points. So we got back to the changing rooms, and we just kind of said, look, there's no panic. Said we're fine, we're putting ourselves in the right positions, and then we identified a couple of things that we could go and do, and then we're able to come out pretty swiftly after half time and execute that and start putting points on the board. But Scotland are a good team, so they were never gonna make it easy. But anyway, how the girls managed to come through that first half and it could have rattled them, and it didn't, and they got back on the front foot. And I think what we're seeing here now is a group that's stacked full of charisma and resilience, and where the games are going for you, against you, can find a way to win.
It's always going to be a tight game, and you had a couple of penalties under the posts there, and you kept going to the corner where you've only like a 50-50 return. What's the reasoning behind that? Was the message coming on from the sideline to go for the corner, or?
No.
It's a tight game, you think you take your...
Oh, well, it's now, as it turns out, they've gone on and won a game. There's bits, it's with these decisions, the players on the pitch, I've got a good feel of how confident they feel they are. And at that point, they felt they had the steal on them. So by going back to the corner, and once you go on one, you commit to it. So you'd like to have thought, or we would have liked to have thought, that we'd get some points from that period of pressure. It was one of the things we spoke about at half time, and to be fair to the girls, they get an opportunity in the second half, and the 12-all, they could very easily have gone to the corner again. The strategy group got themselves together and said, actually, let's get our noses in front, and then try and get back down here, and look, that's a game defining point.
UK to come on to score that try at the start of the second half, I mean, that was just the perfect start to that half to get it just going for you.
Yeah, I think when we all went into the dressing room, we didn't want to be like the Italy game. We wanted to go out and win, and we all knew we could win, and it was just a matter of fact of going out and doing it. And I think everyone kind of got going then for the second half, and we were all so determined to go out and win.
What's it like to qualify for a World Cup?
Oh my God, obviously it's been such a roller coaster, going between the Celtic Challenge for me, coming up starting AIL this year, and then doing the Celtic Challenge this year, and then doing the Six Nations, and then qualifying for the World Cup. It couldn't actually get any better. It's crazy, and it's so nice to get to do it with the girls. It's such a lovely group, and I'm so happy and proud of the girls too for how they've done today.
And Scott, for you, first season in charge, to get this third place, how do you sum that up?
I'm really proud. It, how was everybody feeling last week? And we can ask anybody, everybody, the public, the media, and what have you. But the stability of the group is, we knew what we were after, and it's a real strength of our environment. And that's not just me, it's not just the players, it's the support staff, it's everything. It's the hierarchy, it's the RFU. We're a stable group, so we know it's not going to be a linear piece. We know it's going to come with some highs and some lows, and we keep looking to take the next step. This has been a class week. She should have seen the session on Wednesday. It was.
Only got her black eye.
She might have done, but not through fighting. It was fair contest,
yeah.
And the girls absolutely committed to the training identity piece, and wanted to put their hands up, for putting a performance out there, so making it better, and secondly competing to be involved today. I've got to say a bit of a shout out, really. There's girls we haven't put on today. I don't often not get people on the pitch, and we had some potential first cappers today, and I'm gutted I couldn't get them on. And look, the game just went that way today. But we're more than ever 15 people on a pitch. We've got a great group. But so how do I feel? Pride, because the whole thing is taken a step forward. Plenty to go at, plenty to go at. Look, we've got WXV1 coming up, which will come with its own challenges. We're going to have to keep trying to learn faster and faster, but we're getting there. You look at this young lady and where she's come from. So we saw some, I'll use your words, green shoots in the Celtic Challenge, and she's come in, and the stuff we've thrown at Katie is quite a lot. Okay, it's quite a lot, but she's taken it in a stride, and that's a credit to your character, Katie. But she's taken it in a stride, and we know she's got tries in her. So gets an opportunity, a sniff of the line today, and scores. And it's a big moment, and it's meant a lot to her and her family, who have probably took her to rugby clubs forever and ever, it would seem. But you look at that support here today, class crowd. I was lucky enough to stand behind the crowd when the girls had won, and it was an amazing feeling to be part of this groundswell of support that is really we're starting to really buy into what we're trying to achieve. So it's just class, but I'm immensely proud.
And Scott, you were saying about the wider environment. How sort of pleased are you as well with the medical and support staff? I mean, you had very little unavailability during the tournament, even though it was such an intense schedule and so attritional, that you managed to manage the bodies through it and kind of do that as well. Is that another strength of the setup that you?
Yeah, it is. There's always a bit of luck in rugby, but stuff like that isn't based on luck. It's based on expertise. So you need to condition your group to play a certain game, and we know the rigours and we know the demands of the game. So I've experienced it before with the Red Roses, and we've been able to utilise some of those things in our training environment, which hopefully we've started, and there's still bits to go after. But I think having everybody available, bar Sarah Delaney. Unfortunately, Sarah was unavailable today. Is a great starting point for us.
And just the advantage of having you a finisher now on each wing, it's hard to beat that kind of.
Having the ability to finish what people create is essentially what you want to be. If your forwards are creating momentum, having the likes of Katie and Bay, who can create line breaks and finish half chances is everything. Bay got a good few moments on the ball as well today. So I'm immensely proud of these girls. It doesn't happen by accident. They work really hard at it. So they're just got to continue going after that.
And just for yourself, Katie, obviously second time playing here, you scored a few tries the first time as well. So
yeah.
Did that bring a certain confidence coming back here?
Yeah, like playing at home is just so much easier than playing away. I love the home crowds are so supportive, and having all your family up in the crowd and just being able to kind of relax and know that you're at home. It's the home advantage is such a big deal for me, I think. And yeah, I really love the pitch out there. It's a really good pitch, and I really like the pitch out there and the home crowds and everything's just great.
For Wolfhounds here, yeah?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yes, you did.
Any last questions, guys? Because I have first as well coming in now. Okay.
What does that do for a group, the confidence knowing you've got to build towards in 15 months?
I think there's a bigger piece actually than just confidence of the group. It's the whole, and with whole that's Ireland, that's IRFU. That's look, we know where we're heading now. Got a World Cup to go and prepare for. We're some bits we need to tidy up on. Of course, we need to keep growing our game. The game doesn't sit still long. Can't just base it on trying to kick people into a corner and kind of get what you get out of that. There's so much potential within a group. So it changes a lot of things. There's a lot of these girls that have never been to a World Cup. So there's a lot of supporters out there that are now taking interest in the game that have never been able to support Irish women in a World Cup. So look, we're seeing it with crowds, aren't we? They've grown. We've had 3 home games. They've grown 3 times. We've got an amazing opportunity now for these girls to kind of show the influence they can have on the younger generations and people playing rugby.
That's an embargo question for Monday. Can we do a quick embargo?
What, Jerry, have you any live questions? Are you okay?
Can I ask one, please?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Scott, congratulations, Katie, congratulations, both of you, well done. Scotty, bigger picture question. There's a little bit of debate around whether Ireland qualified for the World Cup and the WXV1 might be almost too much if you look at what happened in Wales, WXT won last year. There's a little bit of debate. Where do you stand on that? I know you touched on it, but like, surely you welcome the chance of playing against the best.
Oh yeah, good debate. So we've always said we want to try and run faster than anybody else. So this is a great opportunity to pitch ourselves against New Zealand, Canada, Australia, if that's how it rolls out as last year. But it's a great opportunity for us, and we'll try and learn as fast as we can and take as many moments from it to propel us into a World Cup. So a lot of this opposition we wouldn't have played in recently. So it gives us an opportunity to pitch ourselves against people that we could meet in England 2025.